GOP tax leaders, U.S. small business could pay more tax than small businesses do in China if Trump cuts Expire. Small business, at the same time, that story flips with small business optimism surged to a 6-year high based on Trump policies. So, Rob, if you want to play that clip, is that the clip that explains what's going on here with the small businesses?
Yes, regarding the Trump tax cuts and why they need to be made permanent.
Okay, go for it. Go ahead.
Americans are demanding we restore prosperity and build upon the success of President Trump's economic policies that gave the American people the best economy in my lifetime. However, that effort is at risk if we do not make the 2017 tax cuts permanent. If Congress fails to act, the average family of 4 will end up paying the equivalent of 9 weeks of groceries in higher taxes. After 4 years of sticker shock at the grocery store, that's the last thing families need.
Who was that lady speaking?
Okay, so now, this guy who's talking about the tax cuts.
A guy?
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
So let me read this to you. House Republicans, Jason Smith, talking about the 2017 tax cut. 20 small business owners will be hit with a 43.4% top tax rate, more than 20 points higher than what business pays in communist China. Okay. Representative Jody Arrington criticized potential increases, asking what's pro-American about this. And then they continue to explain the fact that according to reports from Ernst & Young, 25.9 million small businesses in the U.S. currently utilize a deduction which provides tax relief for qualified business expenses. Tom, thoughts on the story?
This is why small business people were at the polls. This is exactly what they feared. Under Kamala Harris, we would have had higher taxes than in communist China. So under a quasi-Marxist that we almost elected, this is what was sitting in the balance, America. This was hanging in the balance. She was going to let this expire. That was the plan. And now they're pointing out that, hey, Trump, thank goodness you're here because we need you to extend the cuts that you had before. Not just cuts, the tax policy that was growth-oriented, sensible, in my opinion, very fair tax policy. And they're pointing out, they're ringing the bell right now. And what they're ringing the bell about, and God bless Jason Smith from Missouri, Republican from Missouri, and Jody Arrington, Republican from Texas, they're ringing the bell. And what they're saying is, hey, man, in the middle of the inauguration, in the middle of getting all these people confirmed, in the middle of all the stuff going on, don't forget, my constituents, we have to stand for the small business owners that voted on November 4th, and we have to make these tax cuts permanent because they voted for it, and it's going to help the businesses, help the economy, help what's going on. Do you hear what he said? He was very clear. The qualified business expenses, being able to deduct expenses as a business, it jumps up, and it is equivalent to 9 weeks of groceries. That's how big of a tax cut. And Kamala Harris and the Dems are going to say, we didn't raise taxes. Oh, those were Trump's, and they just expired. No, their expiration was your increase. It was your premeditated increase. That's what you wanted. And thank goodness the small business optimism is up. And you want to know why it's up? Because they are optimistic about the economic dynamic that's going to be put in front of them. And what is that? Hey, the tax cuts you've been operating under, through COVID you operated under, before Trump, Trump's first administration you operated under, and all of this, they're going to be safe and you're going to be able to continue and grow and expand your business, even after this time of inflation, even with interest rates not back down. This is a very, very big deal. Can you see, Vinny? Oh, I didn't raise your taxes. I just let the thing expire. Yeah. That's political spin. Yeah. That's like Newsom speak. How would you feel if you're a small business guy?
I'd be furious. After I voted for it, and
your angry wife convinced you to vote for Kamala, and then this is what happens to the business, you got to walk into the kitchen and say, "Hey, honey, look."
Yeah. Oh, I'd be over.
It would be you.
I'd start drinking again.
You'd be the angry husband.
You're damn right.
And then she'd be the, oh, my guy won, and she'd be the angry.
I'd be furious.
Well, the good news is small business owners are happy about the fact that, Trump's getting in there for the policies, which means optimism is higher. And I think that's a good thing. If you're at Valuetainment, we like to make predictions, okay? And we have a lot of fun with predictions. If you watch the podcast, we make predictions. We play the game of predictions. So, do you think you're pretty good at making predictions? Do you yourself? You're like, I'm very good at making predictions. Well, guess what? We're playing a game. And it's the first 100 days of Donald Trump as a president. And we're playing this game on vtnews.ai with a leaders bulletin, with a contest, with recognition at the end, with prizes at the end. And here's how it works. Every day, vtnews.ai is going to post a prediction for you to make on the website, and you go out there and make the predictions yourself. And by the way, to participate, all you have to do is put your email there. It's free. You don't have to do anything else. For some of you that want to take advantage of all the features that vtnews.ai gives, upgrade, use it. We use vtnews.ai for our podcast all the time. And here's how it works. It's starting today. And the way the scoring system works is the sooner you make the predictions, like Tom is doing it right now to get the highest scores. Look, he's doing it right now. He's not even waiting for us. Tom's been doing this so fast because he wants to be ahead of everybody. But we're going to show you how this works. So here's 14 predictions that are officially available on the website. Some of them are going to be funny. Some of them are not. And some of them are going to tell you exactly how many points you can get on those if you get them right. There is more points if you answer faster. So if you want to put a reminder on your phone in the morning, each prediction will be posted on the website at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Rob, let's read some of these predictions on vtnews.ai from the top to bottom. And Vinny, Tom, Adam, if you guys want to score your predictions now, you can. Let's go through them.
I'm going to go. Okay.
So number one, I'm not logged in, but we can start it here right now. So number one, how many former presidents do you think will attend Trump's inauguration? Okay. None, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. And if Michelle doesn't show up, it still counts as Obama showing up. So 4 is everybody shows up. 3 is one of them doesn't show up, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay. Vote.
Number 2, Trump has stated he has 100 executive orders planned for day 1. How many executive orders will Trump execute by the end of January 21st? That's a day after inauguration. You have the breakdown on how many he's going to do. Go to the next one, Rob. Okay. Which Trump cabinet appointee confirmation hearing process will take the longest if they are all confirmed at all? You can pick and choose which ones those are. They're right there. Go to the next one, Rob. What will the state of U.S. border security look like at the end of Trump's first week in office? It gives you options on what to do. 5, what will happen to Truth Social 1 month after Trump takes office? 6, will Trump pardon Snowden the first 100 days? 7, will Trump restart the Keystone Pipeline the first 100 days? 8, how many of Trump's core cabinet members will change within the first 100 days? Will Trump once again remove the U.S. from the Paris Climate Accords in his first 100 days? 10, how will inflation compare on the day 100 versus his first day? 11, will Trump evoke an executive order in his first 100 days to resume construction on the southern border, the wall that he wanted to build? 12, who will receive executive pardons during Trump's first 100 days? Rob, can you open that one up? Because that's 800 points. And that one, you got a few of them right there. Who do you think is going to get that? Will it be Biden, January 6 rioters, himself, Fauci, Mayorkas, or none of the above? Go to 13. I've got 2 more to go. Will an incident that creates a security concern happen during Trump's inauguration? And last but not least, will Trump take executive action against TikTok in his first 100 days? If you are good at, by the way, behind closed doors, I just want to prepare you guys. Because Tom has an MBA and the rest of us don't, Tom's been talking shit that he's going to kill us in this game because Tom is very good at these types of games. Yep. So if you want to join us, we're going to go all the way to the 100th day, which means the 100th day will be 100 days from January 20th. So it's not going to be done till February, March, April, end of April, okay? Maybe May 1st. And then the winners will have some special surprise and prizes for you guys. So go to vtnews.ai and start posting your predictions now. You do get points the earlier you post. So the second person gets fewer, third fewer, fourth fewer. And the leaders bulletin will be posted with your name there. Make sure your name is there so we can track you. You will see the leaders bulletin of people with the highest scores on their predictions. All right. So let's get right into it. Again, go to vtnews.ai, vtnews.ai to become the Newstradamus. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.